So can you tell us a little bit about how the relationship between Omega and space happened? What were the origins?
Well, the origins were very sort of, how do I put it? It was not like a partnership at the beginning. Honestly, as you know, today, Tom Stafford said a few times what happened. Some astronauts on the personal level and NASA both decided they needed a watch as a backup. Obviously, they were thinking of having an American watch, which back then was possible. There were a few American brands out there, but they chose a few Swiss brands and a few American brands, and they did strenuous tests, and the Omega Speedmaster came out on top. We weren't aware of this at all because they purchased the watches in Houston, and any contact with the brand was done through the agent in New York. So in fact, back then it was not like today where, you have a text message being sent every 5 seconds between the States and Europe. It wasn't the case at all back then. So. And actually, the first time that Omega watch company in Bienne realized that the astronauts were wearing an Omega watch was when the picture of Ed White in 1965, when he went out of the extra vehicle journey, and you could see his Speedmaster over his spacesuit, and that was the first time. Then there was a contact was made, and then we were involved, but we were never really involved on a. NASA never came to us and said we need this or that. They were very happy with the watch as it was. All they did was they informed us that they would need to put a Velcro strap for it to be able to go around the spacesuit, which they did. So that was and in fact, that's been the beauty of this whole relationship. People think that Omega made some incredible coup back then and made a pitch to be NASA's watch. Is absolutely nonsense. It's not true at all. And obviously we were informed then of the moon landing, which was in 669, and we were kept abreast of things going on, but there was never any sort of request by NASA until the early 90s, when they came to us for us to make a watch for the shuttle, which is the X33. That was a different file completely.
Okay, good, thanks. Now, we're here celebrating the 45th anniversary of Apollo 13, which was a failure, of course, but also a glorious failure.
A glorious failure, absolutely.
And the watch had a key role, didn't it, in the actual events? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, there again, I think when you look back, you think that, oh my God, the whole of Omega must have been, following this, but it wasn't like that.